ABC6 Weather with Christina Shalhoub. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Me personally, it's gotta be D'Angelo. I'm just saying. All right, folks, let's get to the weather here. I suppose I should do my job. We've got to talk about the rain and then what comes next. So we'll start with this. At long last, we are finally getting the rain that we need. We have been in drought conditions for quite some time, and they've only been getting worse because this has been hard to come by. But over the last 48 hours, Smithfield has seen about 2 inches of rain. That's pretty solid, my friends, and we're not done yet. Coventry, 1.7 inches, and looking at an inch on the nose in Norton, Massachusetts. That's not so bad because it's not too much rain all at once. If that were the case, then we'd be looking at a flooding situation, and thankfully we are not. Now, that said, we are still watching this big area of low pressure. See this big swirl here in the middle of the map? That's the center of low pressure right there, and it's driving our forecast here in New England. Just remember, my friends, that weather is connected not just across states, across countries, but across the globe. So we have to look pretty far out to see where these things stem from. Now, this again stemming from that area of low pressure to our west, and as you can see, it's still driving showers with the Atlantic as a moisture source here back into the ocean state and the Bay State as well. This is going to be the gist of it throughout the evening. You can see tonight we keep the rain around. It's not steady and soaking like we saw on Thursday. However, the showers will be in and out throughout the night. It's going to be chilly too. We're in the upper 30s, so make sure if you're headed out maybe for dinner or a movie or something that you are bundled up nicely, because not only is it raining, not only is it cold, but it's also going to be pretty breezy as well. It's like the trifecta of chilliness at this time of year. Now, what happens next? We'll go through Futurecast together, and as you can see, we continue the showers through the evening and into your Saturday too. I know, boo, hiss, not so fun as we start the weekend. You want sunshine. You'll get it for Sunday, but not so much for Saturday. This system is still slowly meandering east at this point, and as you can see, we start the morning with some of that rainfall. Middle of the day, oh look, it's more of the same, still raining. By the late afternoon, that's when this thing finally shoves off the east coast and out of our hair, and it's gonna be a slow and steady process, but again, by Sunday, things look a lot better, at least in terms of the rain. It's still gonna be windy, and it's still gonna be really choppy out on the water, so I do wanna mention for not only the boaters out there, I don't know if this is exactly great boating weather, but even if you had plans to take one of the ferries, really make sure you're checking the schedule and any notifications, because we do have not only a small craft advisory, but a gale warning as well. Waves are really big and really choppy right now, so it's going to make those rides very uncomfortable to say the least. Now, I do want to mention where that center of low pressure is back in Pennsylvania and upstate New York. We're not just seeing a couple raindrops, we're actually seeing the snowflakes here, a little winter white for our friends out in the Poconos, the Catskills, and the Adirondacks as well. I do want to mention the Green and White Mountains, even the Boundary Mountains of Maine, are getting in on some of the action, although the snowfall for them is not quite as robust as some of these numbers here. I wanted to show you a few of them just to remind you that winter's not that far away. I know, if you're really begging for the snow to stay put, well, just remember, this is New England. That said, New Jersey saw 20 inches in High Point, and how about this, 19 in Goldsboro, Pennsylvania. That's plenty of snow, at least for now. I do want to make a quick mention that Killington not only is open, but just reported 7 inches of snow in the last 48 hours. Ski and snowboard season, my friends, is basically here. Weekend's looking pretty good at this point. Again, Saturday's not a great day, but Sunday, at least we make up for it. It's going to be windy and pretty chilly, but 50 degrees with the sunshine at least gives you the chance to get outside. Chances of rain go back up on Tuesday. We have a quick moving front that's going to come through, but then I want to mention, you ready for this? Just take a look. Thursday and Friday, Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday, for all the shoppers out there, we do have an incoming storm that could prove to bring us some trouble. I will say we are too far out for me to give you any definitives. However, we are watching for the potential for a little more than just rain. Stay here with ABC6, and of course, we'll keep you posted.